Hello, Mr. Space Jockey 91, also known as Play 91, also known as Tim. And I'm here today to review Sonic Free or Sonic the Hedgehog Free, or, well, it's not really a review, it's more like a impression, if you will. And yeah, the movie itself, I'm gonna say it right out, it's not bad, has its flaws. I can go on why, uh, but I will do that in just a second. I'm gonna tell the plot here. Hold on. I'm gonna plot here. Uh, yeah, the plot. Yeah, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles face a new enemy, which is Shadow the Hedgehog, created by Ivor Robotnik. No, sorry, Gerald Robotnik. Well, not created. I'm sorry, not created. He was experimented on with Yao there. Yao experimented on Shadow. Spoiler alert for this movie. This is gonna be a spoiler review or impression. Just as you know, Shadow in this movie is basically an alien. He I forgot about how. I don't think that's in the games. I think he was created or something by Gerald. By I don't know what, but I could be wrong. I haven't played Adventure 2 in super long time. Sonic, yeah, Shadow. I mean, he's basically Superman. Comes from he's basically trapped in a meteor that crashes in on Earth. There, that's where Gerard and his man finds him. They take him back. They experiment on him. Then he meets Gerard's granddaughter, Maria. And if you know the Shadow's backstory, you know what's gonna happen. They're 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 bonding, Maria and Shadow. They become basically best friends or close, at least. And that's nice in the movie. I didn't mind that. And yeah, then she tries to break Shadow out, I think, and it backfires. The they're being hunted by soldiers, which tries to shoot, which I think is gun soldiers, which tries to shoot them. But just as when they have their aim at Shadow and Maria and Gerald, some random ass character jumps in, tackles the other dude that has the gun, and he misses. Hits another explosion, I think a barrel or something. I didn't really see. And it explodes. Maria dies. Shadow goes berserk, and that's then they capture Shadow, put him in sleep or whatever in the tank, and Yarrow gets arrested. Then 50 years later, he somehow wakes up. I didn't really catch how we did it, but he wakes up, breaks free. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles is basically assigned to stop him, bring him to gun. That goes wrong. Sonic and Shadow have a little bit of a fight there. Sonic loses, Shadow escapes, and that's basically the plot. Uh, well, there's more to it than that. They both both Robotniks as well. Gerald tries to lure, I think, Ivo to him. And so Sonic, oh, I'm fast forwarding a little bit. They're having a meet with the General, Sonic and Knuckles, at a show garden, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Show garden, yeah, show garden. If you know the Sonic games, you know exactly what I'm talking about, especially the adventure games, the little show garden, especially in Adventure One. But anyway, it's a restaurant here, so bunch of robots similar to Eggman's, I think droids or something, whatever they're called, the small ones, kill the general Sonic. Then the gun people, Kristen Ritter, fine ass, she is fine. Uh, hires, she becomes the new, I believe, general something, the gun. So she assigned Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails to find Shadow. Yeah, that's uh, that's about it. That's basically the plot, but that's only the beginning. Like I said, the two Robotniks, they're being lured. Ivo, Sonic wants to find help to figure out who these robots belong to. So he, so well, I think Agent Stone comes in and basically destroys the droids, basically ask them to come with him, and they go to the dock where a huge metallic crab comes out, and Eggman's there looking at the Mexican soap opera. And now he's fat because he's eaten stuff like now he's just not as fat as he is in the games, but pretty fat. Then they try to find out who these robots belong to. They trace it, the abandoned building where Shadow once were, and then they find out Gerald was the one who tricked them into going there because he wants to be with his little grandson there, Ivo Robotnik, aka Eggman. They join forces. Hilarity ensues. Then Gerald Robotnik wants to steal something from the gun facility, which is basically a device that triggers the big space station arc to emerge and then fly up to space. So they do that. Sonic Knuckles and Tails tries to stop them along with their human friends. The human friends they were fine. They were barely in the movie, but I don't mind seeing the wife there. She's pretty hot. Whoever that actress is, I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. Cast. Mm, Tika Sumter. She played Maddie. Yeah, she's pretty hot. Uh, where was I? and they both find it. Well, they all find it. Crystal Reader's character comes in, tries to stop them, but she takes it. But then I can't remember really. Something happens. She dies. They go free. and the Robotniks steal the device, and then emerge the space ark, and it emerges, and they went going on into the space there, and that's when both Robotniks, well, they basically disagree because Ivo wants to conquer, while Gerald wants to just destroy the planet. So they have a little disagreement there. Then Sonic then Sonic get pissed off, get a his fit there because Shadow hurt the I believe he's called his human friend Tom before when they tried to infiltrate the gun facility. Shadow hurt him, basically almost killed him. Sonic gets pissed off, wants to get the Emerald, Master Emerald, so he can become Supersonic. Knuckles disagree, and there's a little fighting there between the Sonic team, or whatever they want to be called. it's a bit. I'm gonna say Sonic team, Team Sonic or whatever. Then in his fit, Sonic steals it. Master Emerald in rage turns into Super Sonic, tries to get up in the arc to kill, basically kill Shadow, which is kind of odd because Shadow didn't kill Tom. I think Sonic wouldn't have that kind of lust for murder there. But it is what it is. They have a fight. Then Sonic realizes, oh no, I shouldn't done this. Then they have a little bit of moment there. Talk, God damn it, cat, get out of here. And a little bit of talk there. A little bonding. Then they both say, yeah, we're gonna team up to destroy Gerald's dumbass plan. And they have a lot of and flying. They both become supersonic. Goes flies to the arc, which employs a lot of robots to just to to have them fight each other. I mean, fight the robots. They're out there to kill them, but Sonic and Shadow easily takes them out. The robots and Gerald and Ivo fight begins to fight, and yeah, and Gerald, um what's it called? I have to remember the movie, which is funny. I just recently seen it with my wife and my oldest daughter. I would bring my youngest as well, but they're too young. We had to get a babysitter, which was Amanda. So, but if my if not my youngest, my almost youngest daughter, if she had been in the movie at the end credits, she would have freaked out because she loves that character. I'm not gonna spoil just yet who did that is. I will come to that in due time. But yeah, Sonic, Shadow. I mean, sorry, Ivan, Gerald fights. Gerald almost, I think he almost kills. He almost kills Ivo by pushing him off the ledge, which basically leads down to space. It's just basically a glass floor, so he would just fall through it into space. But just as that happens, so Tails, Knuckles save Ivo, and they fly up. And Ivo take a quill, I think from Tails, and shove it up Gerald's asshole or something. Fart joke, and Gerald dies. Yeah, that's basically it. It's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. Then stop. Then they need to realize they have to basically stop the arc, otherwise you will crash into Earth, creating a well mass, basically a nuclear explosion, a huge, a nuclear explosion, which would destroy basically a lot of well, basically whole Earth. So Ivo and Shadow decides to stay behind and sacrifice themselves to stop it. They succeed, which I don't think either of them died. I mean, come on, Eggman can't die. I mean, he basically Bowser. He basically what Bowser is to Mario. Eggman is basically in every goddamn Sonic game. I don't think Sonic had any game without at least Eggman at least being in it somewhat. So I don't think they're gonna just well remove him from the. I don't think they're gonna remove him at all. They're probably gonna do a bullshit excuse how he survived the explosion. I mean, come on, sake, man. And I know Jim Carrey will do another one. He's doing it for money, so he will do a fourth one. And then after that, after it, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles celebrates. Then they're trying to race. They're gonna race, which was a bit of a subplot in the beginning when they tricked Sonic by wanting to prepare a party for him. So somehow they made holograms of themselves. Basically, doing a race with him so they wouldn't be disturbed because Sonic is a clingy asshole, I guess. No, but then the movie ends. Then Sonic runs into a. This is the end credit scene. I'm gonna spoil it. Sonic runs into a foggy, horror-like forest, stops, and then he sees yellow eyes. He turns around, and behind him stands Metal Sonic. Then he destroys it, I think. Then a lot of more Metal Sonics come in. Then he being saved just in time by a hammer, going right through everyone, and that hammer grabs by none other than Amy Rose. That's a character my daughter Elizabeth fucking adores. Ever since she saw me playing the Sonic games, she always want that pink hedgehog. She she loves that little critter. That's okay, I guess. She's pink and all that, girly. Girls, especially little girls, love that. And old males, we don't talk about the furries here. Fuck the furries. But yeah, that's about it. Then I didn't see the second. I know there's a second one with Shadow Survives that hints Shadow Survives or something. I haven't seen that one. I will do in due time. In due time, but don't worry, I will. As for the performances, Ben Schwartz was good. Carlina's Tales, Sure, was good. He's basically from the games. Idris Elba's Knuckles, I think his Knuckles a little bit stupid for my taste, but it's okay. He's doing a good performance nonetheless. I only wish they would have made him a little more serious there, which I guess they kind of did. Then again, if you were seeing the Knuckles show, they're basically replacing with Wade. I'm gonna say this here. I didn't mind this show. I don't mind Wade. He was fine. The Knuckles show, but come on, it's a Knuckles show. It should be about Knuckles. Wade could have been in it, of course, like Tommy's in James Marston's character. I mean, he could have easily been. Well, he could have easily been there along with Knuckles, but this is not a Knuckles review. This is Sonic 3 review, so guess I'll save it for that, I guess, someday. Uh, Keanu Reeves as Shadow. Well, I don't know. He was in some scenes he did emote, which I thought was good. Then other scenes he didn't emote at all, which the scene required him to do. With Maria dying, he's a little bit what's called robotic almost. That's not Shadow. When it comes to Maria, Shadow is always overreacting and crying and all that. In the games, that is. So I don't get it. I don't get why they cast him. Well, I do get him because of star power, because John Wick was ahead and all that. And I'm sure he's a great human being. I'm sure he is. I'm not saying he ain't. I'm just saying he's not that good of an actor at all. I When he tries to be, he can be good. When he doesn't tries to be, when he phones it in, which is a lot of time in his movies and games and all that, becomes really stale and boring. Which Shadow a little bit came off to me. Shadow is a torture character, of course, but he shouldn't be robotic in his voice, emotionless. I mean, it shouldn't be there. That it's fine, I guess. They could have casted someone else, in my opinion. I don't know who could have done it. And if you like Keanu Reeves as Shadow and any other character he's played, that's fine. I'm not bashing you. You can like whatever you want, and I can dislike whatever I want. And I don't hate Keanu Reeves like some does. I just think I think his popularity is a little bit unearned. And as the other character, James Marston is on them. Jim Carrey, of course, made out real was amazing. Jim Carrey was amazing as both Ivo and Gerald. He was over the top. Well, that's Jim Carrey. What do you expect? Uh, sure, Eggman is over the top as well. Sure he's not as over the top as Jim Carrey, but that's all right. I really don't mind it. It is what it is. Jim Carrey can do no wrong. Yes, Marston, he's fine. He's fine. He's there, I guess, as Sonic's human friend. At least he's not as bad as Chris, the human from Sonic X. I didn't like him. To me, he's come off as a bit of a whiny brat. But that's me though. But this is not a Sonic X review. So, but and then his wife, who's Like I said, he was fine as hell. That ass. Kristen Ritter, she was there. I mean, she could have played anyone. I think it was waste of a good actress. I think she should have been saved at least at least for Amy or Roach when she's being introduced in the future. At least save her. I think they blew their load on her, which I wouldn't mind doing. Now let's get serious here. Uh, yeah, she was fine. She was fine, I guess. Then there was the other actress, who, Maria, but she was fine. She was a little bit over the top, but it's a kid. Who cares? And Angel Stone, he's fine. I mean, he's likable. He's one of the most likable OC original characters. I mean, in the movies. Uh, yeah, that's about it when it comes to casting. I think. I think they didn't. Oh yeah, Wade. He was barely in it, but he was there. What a stupid decision of Sonic to let Wade guard the Master Emerald. I mean, Knuckles doing a stupid decision by letting Wade protect it. I mean, come on. Knuckles wouldn't do that. He wouldn't trust a clumsy idiot like that. No, no offense to the actor. He did. He's funny. He was funny in the last one. he, uh, he's not bad in Knuckles show either, but ah, who cares? Yeah, that's about it. And other characters that appeared in the other Sonic 1 and 2, her family, I mean, Maddie's family, they're there. They have a little bit of cameo um, with the whole hologram stuff. It's fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. Taste created this holographic stuff. I just remembered. Uh, Tails did that. I don't know how he did that, but Tails is Tails is basically a Sonic version of MacGyver. So just just let it be. And then there was this Mexican actress, which oddly was in not in the movie, I think, unless they mean the actress in the fictional TV show in the movie, the soap opera. I mean, the Mexican soap opera. Okay, let's talk about rumors a little bit. She was rumored to either be Amy or Rouge the Bat in this movie, which turned out not to be true. Same with Kristen Ritter. She was rumored to be either of them. Honestly, I would really love her to be Rouge, but it is what it is. She's director Rockwell now. Okay, I guess. A little bit of waste, but that's me. And it's good. The music is good. They did pay homage to Live and Learn in this several times. Then, when Shadow and Sonic becomes super basically, and going to stop Gerald, then the Live and Learn song plays. 30 seconds of it, which is a bit of a disappointment because there's a lot of lyrics in that which I would love to hear in the big on the big screen. Oh my god. But it is what it is. It was a good. I just wish it was longer. In the whole, it should have been played in the whole fight scene in the space when Shadow and Sonic fights the robots. The whole fight the song should have been played there. Not just the instrumental version, which they did after they had the 30-second lyrics one. It should have been lyrics. Crash 40. Why? I mean, why didn't you let that song from Crash 40 play in the entirety? Who fucking cares about that hip hop bullshit you playing there in credits? Fuck that. Pick Crash 40 to either make a new song to the movie, which honestly would have been much better, or play the play Live and Learn the whole, not the whole song, but way much longer than what was much longer than 30 seconds at least in the space battle. At least do that. Yeah, that's about it. How much would I rent it? Rate it? I mean, not rent it. It's not. Sorry, but how much would I rate it? Mm, that's a tough one. It's not bad. It's not masterpiece, but does have its flaws. But I would rate it 8 out of 10. I believe it's the best Sonic movie. I think Sonic 2 is really good. I know some people will overreact with this movie. It's horse shit and all that. It's shit and all that. Dude, it's get a life. You're allowed to dislike and hate it as much as you want, but don't force your opinions onto others. That's ignorant and retarded. So stop it. But yeah, that's about it. I think that's about it. Uh, with the movie, I think. Plus, no, I think I've covered it all. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.